CTR stands for click-through rate over here. So how do we improve click-through rate? Now you have to understand there are two sets of click-through rate here. First is click CTR all, which is the percentage of people who click on anything on the ad itself, including like button, your profile to go over to see whether you're for real, click to play the video and all that. So that's CTR all. And the other one is CTR link click. Now, CTR link click is really the percentage of people who click on the call to action button and probably go to the next step, whether it's your landing page, whether to start a conversation with you on Messenger, or to submit a lead or something like that. But CTR link click essentially is a very important metric. So for CTR all, our benchmark is 2%. And for CTR link click, our benchmark is 1%. Generally, for all industry, that's what we aim for, but it's not carved on the stone. But having said that, because a lot of people ask me, how can I improve my results or my ROAS without increasing budget? So that's what a lot of people are actually asking. So how do we do that? Actually, very simple. If you're able to increase CTR, say, for example, if your CTR link click is now maybe 0.5%, that means every 1,000 impressions, you get 50 clicks, for example. So that's 0.5%, right? So basically, if you are able to increase your CTR to 1%, that means by spending the same amount of money, by reaching the similar 1,000 impressions, you get 100 clicks instead. Do you think you might get, more, because you get more clicks at the lower cost already, at the same cost that you're paying overall. Do you think you might get more results in return? Generally, if logically all plays well, it might happen. So in fact, this is one of the ways that we can actually improve campaign performance without adding budget. So this is where when you have a CTR, this is how we can actually keep testing. When it comes to CTR, it's pretty much about testing creative. So you can actually test different creative to see you're able to improve the CTR. So testing creative, it could be on the image itself or the video itself, or by improving the call to action as well. So this is one of the ways that we can actually improve campaign performance without touching the budget. And of course, down the road, there are many other things that we can actually test as well. This is just one of them. Like, for example, if you find out that your conversion from, like the outbound click to your landing page view is really bad, then you probably want to consider whether, is your website having some loading issue, whether you can actually try to speed up the loading time to improve your server performance or something like that, because that might be a potential so-called hack that we can actually apply to improve your campaign performance. So when it comes to Facebook ads or Meta ads optimization, it's really not just about the creative or the audience targeting. Those are two important things. But then again, when it comes to optimization, there are many areas that we can actually look into. That's why what I'm actually trying to, help more Facebook advertisers like you to understand here is it's really more about understanding the entire journey and gaining the ability to spot and identify optimization based on metrics. We don't make decision based on gut feeling. That's the key. A lot of people actually make decision based on gut feeling. You ask yourself whether this is something that you are doing right. Most of the time, you just feel that you need to change creative. You just feel that it's time for you to actually reset up the campaign by selecting new audience targeting. You just feel, but it's not backed by data. That's what I want to highlight. So what I really want to actually advocate here is when it comes to Meta ads or Facebook ads optimization, I want you to actually apply and learn, the so-called the analytical way of optimization. So basically you learn based on the data, you dive into the numbers and find out what are the optimization, and we build one hypothesis at a time. So if today we test the creative, then, just let it be to see whether the CTR improves or not. If not, then we test the next variable and one variable at a time. So that's what we do. So optimization is a journey. It's not just one hack, like solve it all. And based on my experience after working with thousands of Facebook advertisers from all around the world over the past 10 odd years, there is no one set of rules that applies to all. But generally, they are a guideline to do that. But then again, it's really about the particular business that we are working on. So how do we start actually? If you're running ads, especially yourself, and you are actually looking to level up and really find out what have you done right or wrong. You see, it's not just about campaign that is not working. In my opinion, if you have a campaign that is working, my next question to you here is, do you know why? If you do not know why your campaign is working, then you probably want to actually find out, because that could be a very important so-called opportunity for you to optimize your campaign. Okay. Without spending more money, which is possible. So if that's something that you want to look into, which is the next level, we talk about the meta ads optimization or Facebook ads optimization. If you run ads especially, and if you're ready to look into your campaign and find out what happened, I'm actually inviting you to scan this QR code and book a 30-minute one-on-one Facebook ads review by me. So what we're going to do is this is going to be a Zoom call where we will dive into your existing campaign and look at what, based on the data, what have you done right or wrong, and I will actually draw you a plan on how can you optimize your campaign. We actually will have multiple optimization possibilities. So from there, you'll be able to, like if you want to do it on your own, then please, start testing one hypothesis at a time. Hopefully, we can actually improve your campaign with minor tweak or important tweak that you probably don't know yet. So it's all in the numbers. If that's something that you want to do, scan this QR code, and we can actually do that together real quick in a 30-minute Zoom call.